Hey everybody, good morning. It is 9:28. Market opens in 2 minutes here. I want to do a real quick update on the S&P 500. I want to take a look at NASDAQ. And I also want to take a look at Bitcoin. Before I get into any of this, as you all know, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research. I'm just giving my opinion on the market. If this is the first time that you have joined me, I just want to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. I am not an entertainer. I'm here all business, and I'm here to make money, as I assume you are as well. But as always, if you need access to our Discord server, you can take a look inside of our video description. We have a link in the video description to get access to the Discord server. So let's go ahead and move on over into the charts. There we go. All right. So we've got I've got the S&P 500 using the S&P E-mini futures, the ES1 chart here. We've been watching this for a while, and I think we're still grinding here. So we're still grinding. We're still moving up, and I actually think that we bottomed. So yesterday when I was doing my analysis, one of the things that I said is we had a nice little 1-2 count here. We almost got up to the 1618. We made it past the 1236. If I go off of logarithmic and I go to arithmetic, it still doesn't quite get there, which is a sign of weakness. Okay, and rightfully so, because we have done a pretty decent pullback from what we did on inauguration day. We have pulled back almost the entirety. I was taking profits closer to the end of inauguration day on not all of my positions. Hindsight, yeah, I probably should have closed out of all of them, but I closed out of a lot of them. And then now I'm actually looking to be buying back down here. The market opens again just right now. Market just opened, so we're likely going to get a little bit of volatility, but I do think we're going to make our way up here to 3900. We're talking on the on SPX futures, 3900 to 3920, 3925. This is that area that I am now looking to be going to. I don't think we're going to be going, really below this level right here. This is that level that has to hold for me. Right here, this level is our level of invalidation. So let's just go ahead and put this on here. Bullish invalidation. We can't go below that mark. That is our mark where we have to remain above this. We came back to the 50. It's still very possible we come back here to the 618. One way or another, I think we're going to be moving on up from here. I mean, I don't know if we're going to stop here at 388, or if we are going to make our way up here to 390. One way or another, I think that we are bottoming. And one thing that will tell us for sure if this is actually what's happening, well, one, let's take a look at our indicators. The hourly looks very, very, very oversold, which leads me to believe that we are going to be seeing a bounce. Are we going to make our way above 383? That is another really great question. We got to make our way up above 383, in my opinion. Otherwise, we could see ourselves back down here to the 618 or the 65. It could happen today. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens here. But this is gonna be the 618. We come back down here. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep for us to come back down here. But one way or another, for right now, I'm kind of expecting this 50 to hold, which again, upside target is going to be somewhere, more than likely it's going to make its way up here into the green box. When we get up here, I'm going to be cautious. I'm going to be cautious about what I do up here. I likely won't be taking any new positions up here. I likely will just be kind of waiting. And if you watch my video from yesterday, you know what I'm looking for like cash out of everything. You know what I'm looking for there, so I'm not going to rehash all of that. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. All right, so on NASDAQ, again, this is looking very similar. And actually what we've got on NASDAQ, because NASDAQ did very well yesterday, so I believe that we've got a little bit of an expanded flat. We could come back down a little bit further, and it looks like we may be trying to do that. We see expanded flats quite a bit, so I'm going to measure from the top here to the bottom, do the pullback up here to the top, and we came down here to the 100. Maybe we come down here to the 123.6 at 13,285. I don't think we're going to make our way down here to the 1618, but of course it's always possible that we do that. You can tell here, the market is now open. We are getting sold off just a little bit. I'm watching to see what happens down here. at the 1236. If we get below the 100, I'd be interested in getting some TQQQ for the day, and just kind of seeing what happens there, because it is possible that if we do make our way down here, we could be finding ourselves going up 1.21%. I don't know if we're going to make it that much. That's quite a bit to go up over 1% over the course of a day, even though that is kind of what we did back here. But on TQQQ, that could yield a pretty good return. But again, we got to come back down and retest these in order for me to attempt it. In order for me to attempt it, we've got to come back down here to at least the 100. Preferably, would get down a little bit below the 100, down here to about 13,300. All right, so that's kind of what I'm keeping an eye on for NASDAQ. I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart here for just a moment. I want to get in and get out here because I've got a lot of stuff that I've got to do over on the on our Discord. So from here, I see the 1, 2, and then we're still trying to make our way up here to this 3, in my opinion. So yeah, I think we probably do have more upside to go. This could take a little longer to resolve. Okay, could take a little longer to resolve. And the reason why I say that is because we've been kind of waiting, and this little guy right here has just been taking his time. We've just been kind of in this channel. So if we make that little move up, there we go. We get up here, we do this pullback. But what I'd really like to see, guys, what I'd really like to see is I don't want to see something that does this. I don't want to see that. What I actually want to see is I want to see us poke up above this and do an expansion to get that last move up to wave 3. Because that, my friends, is what we need. So let's just show what that would look like. So instead of using my parallel channel, I'm going to use my fib channel on this. I'm going to poke it from this guy right here. I didn't quite get that right. Let me just fix this. All right, fib channel. Try and get it down here. There we go. All right, we're going to take this guy to about right there. Move it on up, and I'm going to try and get this right. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the touch up here, we've got the touch down here, and we've got the touch over here, so we've got 3 touches. Again, if we do get that expansion to the upside, I don't know if it happens today, more than likely it'll happen next week. We get that, and then we can see an expansion up here to our target, which would be up here at this 1618 to 175. That, my friends, is what I want to see, because I want to see us get up here to this upside target for a wave 3. If we don't get up there, this is very, very weak. This is very weak, and I would have some concerns about that. So yeah, we're in the middle of a little bit of a correction here off of this low. Let me just get this here real quick. We'll take a look at it. Off of this low right here that we're using, if this is in fact, let me get it right. My mouse is not cooperating this morning. Here we go. The 1, 2, we would expect this to move up here. So yeah, this man, this is looking okay. Even from down here, if we've got a little 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we make our way up here to this 5, that works, because what that opens the door for is that move up, and then do the pullback to that upper, and then we can make our way up here. Well, we're going to have to wait and see. Of course, this all is going to take some time. Excuse me. I got the 0.25. Let's put the 0.75 on there. Depending on how long this takes, right? This wave 3 may actually be all the way over here. It could, of course, take longer to get there, and that would be okay. That would be okay for us to do that. So we've got a nice little 1, 2, or really this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we do a correction, we test this, and then we grind ourselves up here to the median. I don't know that we make ourselves get into an extended fifth, which that would be insane if that were to happen today. I really doubt that's going to happen. But we've got this 1618 up here. Do the pullback, make our way up here to the 175, the 1618, maybe even as high as the 2618. I've been watching 14,000 for a while now, and so far we're looking okay. We're looking okay on this guy. All right, now we're going to shift gears. I'm going to go to the 15-minute chart. I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin. We've also been watching Bitcoin for a while. This is going to be my last video, or sorry, not my last video. This is going to be my last chart that I'm going to analyze on this video today. So again, we've been watching this very complex correction. We came all the way down here to the 1618. That is concerning to me. Okay, I'm not so sure this is the C now, and I'm not so sure this is an A, B, C. My concern is the fact that we came all the way down here to the 1618 almost exactly, which leads me to believe that Bitcoin could be making its way all the way down here to 24. Am I going to be taking a short? I have to do some soul searching here, because what this looks like, I'm going to remove this ABC. Okay, I'm going to remove that ABC, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back to what I originally had for my 5. Okay, so from there I'm going to remove this ABC as well, because this could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So let's just see what this looks like. So from up here, we've got a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, we're going to make some changes to this chart because this is starting to look more and more like a bearish count. All right, so let's take a look at this from the top up here. 1, 2. I'm going to change the degree on this here in just a moment. 4, and then down here to 5. All right, this is going to be on a much higher degree. We're going to put this on here. We're going to mark this guy red because this is our bearish count. This is going to be our bearish count. I'm going to put the 3 here. The 4 is going to go somewhere up there. We know that 5 is there. So I'm going to move this out of the way just so that we know what it is. I'm going to put this guy over here. We've got this 2618 down here. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on that guy. We've got the 1618 and the 2618. I'm going to remove all of the others. I'm going to clean it up because what is important is those targets to the downside, because again, we tapped that 1618. Very good count for a 3. 1, 2, 3. And then from this guy, because this is also the next level, we've got this 1, 2, 3, down here to the 1618, 4, 5. Okay, on a lower degree. I don't like that one. Okay, there we go. That's going to work for me for right now. This looks, again, like 5 waves down. All right, so again, we've got this 1, 2, 3. Then we should be seeing an ABC, and I actually think we're close to finishing it. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here. I know I'm on a 15-minute time frame, but where is our target for this wave 4 right here? All right, I'm going to remove this guy because we know we got the 3, 4, and then we've got the 5. I think that is in. So I'm going to remove that just to keep it clean. Okay, we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, where's the C? Well, to measure the C, we're going to start here from the bottom, get as close as we can, go up here to the top, A, B, there we go, and I've got my default setting here. The 618 is here, the 100 is right there. And where's the bottom of wave 1? The bottom of wave 1 is right here, so we are not invalidating this count by going up this high. Right about there. Okay, right there. Wave 4 topping out. Potentially it has topped out. Okay, it potentially has, and I'm going to look at one other thing here just to check. But it potentially has topped out there at 32.5. But it could go all the way up to 33.8, and we would still not be invalid. Okay, so keep that in mind. The first level that we have to pay attention to right here is at this 618. That's the first level, that's the 618. Then let's also put a line here at the 100. Knowing that these are the levels to watch, I'm going to remove this to clean up the chart. Those are the 2 levels to watch. We've currently just bounced off of this, right? We've currently just bounced off of this lower. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fib tool, my fib retracement. I'm going to measure from wave 2, the top of my projected wave 2, there we go, all the way down to wave 3. We would expect this guy to bounce at the 382, which was at 32,000 exactly. Obviously, we are above that right now. Gosh, this chart looks awful. I apologize. We bounced off of that. And let me get off of log and into arithmetic. We're at the 382 right now. We're at the 382. So, oh man, this is really tough, you guys, because there is so much that's telling me that we do have further down to go. But at the same time, let me go to an hourly here. I'm going to remove my fib tool. Going to the hourly, we've got alts that are doing rather well, but I'm considering cashing out. We've got a lot. This looks like the beginning of a V-shaped recovery, you guys. This looks like the beginning of a V-shaped recovery. So I don't want to contradict myself because I think that it's possible that we do see this move up. We come even all the way back down to 31, and then we see this last move up here to 33.9, maybe 34,000. I gotta say that that's going to be an area where I would be looking to short because we've got these levels right here, which were prior support, should now be resistance, at least on the first attempt. You've got the daily, or the 12-hour rather, currently is way down and oversold. We don't get that very often on Bitcoin either. Am I bullish on Bitcoin? I absolutely am. I am bullish on Bitcoin, but that doesn't change the fact that this market can turn and can move lower. Again, I still believe that we just finished this wave 3 and we are in the middle of a complex 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves down. And again, from this, I see the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 3, A, B, C into the 4. And again, this could actually come a little bit deeper. We'll wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. 4, get the rejection there, and then 5. What's the narrative you're going to be seeing? The narrative you're going to be seeing is, oh, you know what, you guys? You know what we're going to be getting? We're going to be getting V-shaped recovery, and we're going to go straight up from here. Guys, that is not what looks like is happening right now. That's not what it looks like in my eyes at the moment. Shorting is very dangerous up here because we have $1,000 moves very, very easily. We went all the way from 29,000. We're here at 32,000. That's $3,400 that we've moved since the lows back here. But I have to watch. And again, I'm on arithmetic. And let's just take a look at this here real quick because this 1, 2, okay, this 1, 2 count here, we almost hit the 1618 perfectly. This 2618 is sitting down here at 23,000, right? Are we going to get that low? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we will. But this slow grind up could last a little bit longer. I am definitely going to be watching to see what happens up here at this range. And it's a real easy short setup. All right, are you willing to take the risk if we do happen to make ourselves up here, find ourselves up here? Take that risk. There's 1.61%, 1.5% even. And what is your downside potential? Are we going to make our way to 24? That's a 30% gain on a short position. You put any amount of leverage on that, look what you can do. Okay, so but you have to be careful. I'm not saying go 20x short. I'm not saying go in 50x short. I'm not saying do anything stupid. You want to manage your risk appropriately, and that's your responsibility, not mine. And this is not a trade that I'm telling you to take. This is just my opinion, okay? But if we find ourselves up here, more than likely I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it at 33.8. I might layer up to 34, but I'm going to get out at 34.4. But if I'm right, I mean, Elliott wave is telling me, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm some psychic or anything when I say this, but the chart is telling me, Elliott wave is telling me that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completion, A, B, C into the 4, and then we go down for the 5. Maybe we just stop at 26. Maybe we do make our way all the way down here. Going on logarithmic, our downside target is going to be sitting right here at 25. If you're on arithmetic, your downside target is going to be at 23. Okay? That's what I've got for you. I'm going to take a look at moving averages because that is also something that there are some people on the Discord that are paying attention to. So let's just do this. I'm going to go on the daily. And I'm going to add one of my indicators to this, my scripts, and then I've got this one. All right, so I've got a lot of different moving averages on here. Let me just go ahead and clean this up a little bit. The ones that I'm going to be paying attention to are the 21, the 55, the 100, the 200. I'm getting the simple moving averages off of here. I want to pay attention on the daily, right? On the daily, we retested just last night the 55 exponential. We've lost the 21 exponential on the daily. If we can get back up above this, again, this right here, 34,000, this is literally the level that I was just telling you guys I am looking to short. And that's right at the 21 exponential on the daily. All right, you can't make this up. That is right where my target is to short. Right there at 34,000, 33.8, 34. Cut it at 34.4. All right, let's go to the weekly. See what the weekly looks like. 21 exponential on the weekly, so far down here, you guys. All right, so obviously we lost the 21 exponential on the weekly. We went all the way down to the 200 exponential on the weekly. We rebounded, we gained the 100, we gained the 21 and the 55. We retested the 21 here. This is way back on in September when we had our sell-off right after Labor Day. It happened on the crypto markets as well. We have not retested that 21. Now, I don't think we're going to be retesting this anytime soon. That's all the way down here at 21.9. I would say this is probably a couple weeks away. So what does that mean? A couple weeks away? What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you exactly what that means. That means that more than likely what we are in the middle of here is, from up here, an A, a B, and a C. All right, and where would that take us? Remember, we're looking for this to go down to probably at least 25, which should be a test of the 100 on the weekly. Sorry, on the daily, the 100 exponential on the daily. And where would that be on the weekly? Let's just put this on here now. Give it some time. That 21 exponential is going to come up there, right? So we've got this A, B, and then we come back down here for the C to get ourselves all the way down here to our lower targets. Again, it's going to take a while. It did not take us, really, in the grand scheme of things, didn't take us that long to get up there. 12 weeks, 3 months, it took us to get from 10,000, essentially, up to 40,000, all right? Things don't move in one direction. We're having a correction right now. That's just the way it is. That's the way things work, and we're going to take it. So for right now, that's my idea. I'm looking to go short on my Bitstamp chart. I'm looking to go short up here on the 30. We're testing the 100 exponential. I'm looking to go short up here at 33.8 to 34,000, and I'm looking to cut it at 34.4. If we don't get that high, we'll just have to wait and see. But for right now, I see that we're getting a rejection here at this level, but I'm not looking to short here. This is at that 618. I'm looking for the 100. This is where I'm really looking forward to. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you right now. If you need access to our Discord server, there is a link in the video description. We'd love to have you there. If this video did help you in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We'd like to spread the word and all of that. I do these videos quite a bit. You can see I did an altcoin video yesterday. I did a SPAC video yesterday, if SPACs are your thing. I do a lot of stuff because I feel like it's important to document it on video than it is to just type it in Discord sometimes. When there's a lot to say, it makes a whole lot of sense for me to point and show things to you and hopefully educate, right? That's my ultimate goal, is to educate. So listen to the words that I say. All right, that's it. And of course, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day, a good night.